I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
It's 420 somewhere! And you know you're a sweet little lovemaker.
Oh, what's up, Doc?
What's up?
What's up, my dude? I want to take you home. I won't do you no harm. No. Who? Coming to get you.
Jimi Hendrix, baby!
Another one that we had to do a feature twice.
Yes, yo, we did that Jimi Hendrix experience, I'd say about 6 months ago. And, yo, it was a banger. Love this album.
It was indeed. I think we should start making this a biannual thing. Just do it twice a year. Bust out a song from Jimi Hendrix.
Dude, just in honor of him, dude. Just give a shout out to the Hendrix man, bro. Just shred a guitar like no other.
It's such a distinct sound. A Jimi Hendrix song can come on. You hear the first two guitar licks. You're like, that's fucking Jimi Hendrix.
Dude, and it's crazy because you normally, think of songs with a voice. You're like, oh, that sounds like so-and-so. But, dude, when it's just an instrument, you're like, oh, dude, that could be anybody. But Jimi Hendrix.
Just the guitar. So dope. Anyway, that was Foxy Lady by Jimi Hendrix. A little lower energy today for some reason, I feel like.
Yeah,
what's up
bro.
with that, I wonder?
Just coming in,
all that shit, I know. Yeah, it's a vibe kind of day. And I'm also feeling like shit.
Dude, you drank that kombucha before you came in.
Not so much that. The kombucha is gonna turn into boot scoots here pretty.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be doing the boot scoot boogie right to the bathroom. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I don't think that's what he meant by boot scoot and boogie.
No, definitely not.
But
I hope not.
It sure sounds like you got some scoots in your boots. You know what I
mean? But dude, let me welcome everybody to another episode of It's 420 Somewhere.
We are your hosts. I am Nick.
I am Toot.
And we gonna get this thing rolling right the fuck now.
Go, let's get it rocking, dog. Let's get hype. Let's get the feels. Let the caffeine kick in.
Yeah.
And dude, hit that, dude. Oh my god.
Try to stay cleanish in the first 10 minutes so YouTube doesn't spank us on our tight white little asses.
Pretty much.
Well, I guess your ass isn't totally white.
Nope. Pretty close though.
On a color wheel, where are you from like conquistador to?
Let me see, dude. This farmer's tan, it gives it away. Look at that.
You are pretty white.
Yeah, dude. You can only imagine what the butt looks like.
Yeah, you got a white ass. Well, you still got the hair going for you.
Exactly, bro. Got the fro going strong, dude. I'm loving it.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. Let's fucking jump right into it, shall we?
Yeah.
I got the second dose of my COVID vaccine on Saturday.
Oh, you did, dude? Nice.
Not nice. I feel like shit still.
Homie, I told you, bro. Dude, those side effects hit.
I had a fever all day. I've had chills and a fever since Saturday night.
See? I told, bro. I knew it. I was wondering, see? Now I get to see how you feel compared to other people because they've told me that they felt that same side effect.
So I got home from my second job on Saturday night at about, I think 1 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there. Tried to go to bed immediately and was up till 4 in the morning just shaking, freezing under like all of my covers with the heat on in my building. And it was like pretty warm outside, right?
Yeah.
Slept until 7 p.m.
Dude. Dude.
Got up, ate a frozen pizza, went back to sleep, slept until 8 o'clock this morning.
Damn, dog. Dude, that's exactly what it does, bro. You just feel exhausted. Like, I remember when I got mine, my body felt tired.
Oh, my back hurts. All the parts on my body where I have, like, usual pain. You know, the usual amount of, like, I'm getting old as fuck.
Yeah.
Amplified by 100. I feel like my knee has needles in it. And every time I take a step, it's just poking me.
Gosh damn, bro.
Same thing with my back right now. It's just like, I hate to sound like a bitch, but man, the body aches are real.
Which one did they give you, man? The Moderna or the Pfizer?
Moderna. I got that Moderna cocktail. They gave me the first one. I kind of felt like a milder version of all these symptoms I'm feeling. Mm-hmm. And she told me when I got it, she was like, you need to take it easy today. I was like, I worked 2 shifts tonight. I can't do that.
I was like, okay, well, stay in here for 15 minutes to make sure you don't die.
Yeah, that was exactly it. And they didn't even do that. Last time, she was like, all right, they recommend that you stay for like 15 minutes, but you don't really have to. You can kind of go whenever you want. This time,
it's like, oh, we don't care.
No, we don't give a fuck. Just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Go down in the parking lot. It's cool.
You could die in this front office and nobody's going to call an ambulance. You'll be fine. So this time I get the shot. She was like, so, all right, the first lady, she was like, all right, take a breath, relax you a little bit, right? Because when you have your muscles all tensed up and they jab that needle in, it hurts like a motherfucker. Well, she did none of that. So I wasn't prepared for the needle at all. And when she stuck it in, my arm just completely tensed up. And I felt that shit go all the way down in. She jabbed it far and like stuck it. Like I felt the liquid going in and shit. This time I felt it. You know what I mean?
Damn, bro.
So I was like, thanks a lot, bitch. And then,
juicing you up, bro. Juicing you up.
Yeah. So I get the shot. And then I'm like, waiting for her to give her spiel. I'm wait 15 minutes. She just goes, thanks, have a nice day, and goes back behind the counter. I was like, wow, we really just...
Well, my experience was lackluster.
We're doing zero due diligence here. I could die if I walk out of here, and you don't care. All right.
Literally, bro. It's like the roller coaster ride. You're next in line. You want to get to spiel, man. You want to know because it's dangerous, and you want to, get the full feel.
It's potentially dangerous,
Yeah, there's things that could happen. Things that could go wrong.
She's like, nah, we're cool. She's like the guy at the roller coaster that doesn't check your seatbelt.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh yeah, it looks fastened. You're straight. All right, let's get it.
Buckle, yeah.
All right.
I see a seatbelt in that seat. I don't know if it's buckled.
Well, shit, buckle down for the ride, Nick. I'm hoping that you weren't too tense. But dude, it's good. It's good that you got your second one, bro. At least you won't get COVID, and if you do, it won't hit you as hard.
No, that's not true. You
still can, but
it's actually the opposite of that. It's almost like you get the vaccine, and it doesn't matter at all, from what I'm seeing. So I say this purely from anecdotal source points, but like my stepmom, she had the vaccine, got it. My dad didn't get the vaccine, got it. They're both fine and at home. They just have to quarantine. Chris Rock just recently got it, was vaccinated.
Dude,
you can very much still get the virus.
Oh, that's the thing, dude. And I was just kidding because I have 2 people at work, bro, that they're both vaccinated and they had got it.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, literally.
Fuck.
I did a test kit at work the other day just to make sure I didn't have it.
Oh, bro, it's exhausting. And you're like, and now they're requiring this vaccine card to go everywhere, knowing full well you can still transmit it having gotten the vaccine. There's really good sources for this information at more intelligent places, but like in Israel, they have a really bad case of it like sweeping through there right now.
Oh yeah, and
they have one of the highest vaccination rates, I believe, in the world. I could be wrong, but they have a really high vaccination rate. So that being said,
just make sure, like I told my homeboy dude at work, just make sure you don't check if you got symptoms. If you feel symptoms, go get checked.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much just it. If you don't feel any symptoms, you should be all right. But
I think it's just like anything. If you know that there's people around you that could not only get sick from what you have, but have complications that could cause worse things to happen, they'd probably just stay home, right? Take the L.
Yeah.
Stay home till you feel better.
Takes about a week, they say. We usually give you about 2 weeks. We need to give you 2 weeks.
That's fucking crazy, though. Having to take 2 weeks off of work.
Dude, it's rough, dude.
Who pays for your bills at that point?
Dude, nobody. And it's been hitting some of my employees. It's hard. It is definitely a bitch.
That's why I say don't get tested. No. And we are still in the first 10 minutes. Demonetized on YouTube, guarantee it.
Go get tested, but
no, dude, get tested. It's just, it's super frustrating and scary when your livelihood's at stake.
There's a lot on the line. We didn't mention the weed we're smoking, dude.
Oh, fucking A. Let's get right into it.
Dude, we're smoking that DJ Suit, baby.
DJC. Now, what does that stand for?
Deadhead Jamaican Cross, I believe.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna double check just to be sure, because I should have.
Deadhead Jamaican.
Oh,
Deadhead OG crossed with Truth.
Yeah. Okay. Deadhead Jamaican Cross, all across the Deadhead OG. Yup, with Truth.
Such a nice smell. Real gassy.
Oh, bro, it's fire, dude.
Real gassy. He's got that classic OG smell.
Yup. Shout out to 40 Teeners, one of their best friends. We've mentioned this one on the pod before, but just to bring her back, doing a lot of bringing them back. Shit looking fire, yo. A DJ CEO. And the greatest part is normally with these 14ers, you don't get the biggest nugs because they're prepackaged, but their nitrogen is sealed. With this one, oh my gosh. I busted it open and I see this little jewel gem right on top. It's always the best when you see that. You're just like, oh, what? Y'all hooked me up. It's like getting hooked up in a fucking, like, I don't know, when you got cereal and you get a huge marshmallow.
For real, though. And we got one of those not too long ago in a Lucky Charms box. Still going to try to figure out how to monetize that NFT.
Dude, it's on the way, dude. I swear.
One day. We just got to say it on this podcast enough times, and then we'll put it into the ether. Someone will reach out.
You're going to be like, yo, so that marshmallow, though.
10,000 is a starting bid.
No. 20?
Hey, you're not going to find marshmallows like this very often, right?
Dude, facts. We got lucky with that marshmallow, but dude, I have honestly not had the luckiest week, man.
No?
Nah, dog. Because let me start by saying, man, I had a customer come in, and it's just that preface of when somebody tells you something that's happened to them, and you're just like, oh, bro, that's insane, dude. That is so unlucky, and that would never happen to me. Like, that's so rare. I would never see that happening. How did that happen to you? So she came in and she was explaining to me that she was driving and a rocket had hit her windshield and cracked it. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I was just driving and a rocket hit my windshield and it just cracked. I'm like, damn.
Shit happens, especially around Colorado. A lot of people going into the mountains and then they put the stuff on the roads in the wintertime.
Exactly, dude. And then they be driving off the mountains, coming down here, probably got rocks in their tires and flings one. Well, dude, I was like, dude, that never fucking happened. Well, guess what? I'm driving and all of a sudden, boom.
A little crack in the windshield. Oh, that's a bad one, too.
Bro, it was small.
It shit, like, spidered out the windshield immediately.
Yeah, it did. Because it was at first a small one. I'm like, okay, I could probably get that, fixed for a little bit. And the lady at the Safeway was explaining to me, yeah, if you could cover it with $1, we'd probably repair it and fix it. And you don't have to get a whole new windshield. And we go out there and look, and she's like, "Oh no,
not with the cracks. They can fix the chips. They can't fix those cracks.
Dude, the cracks. No, you need a whole new windshield.
Once it cracks, it goes. Let me guess what the quote on a windshield was for your car because it's new. Was it like $600?
Oh, dude, it's $500.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds about right. That's so ridiculous.
Dude, it's a bitch, dude. I just got a brand new car. I'm like, dude, I'm driving. And it's the small part. So I'm like, okay, I can get it fixed. I got to work, man. So I can't just go the next day. I got to wait till I get my off day. Dude, the very next day, it's crazy because it was that night when it got cold. It just got cold all of a sudden, dude, in Colorado. You see the fucking shift and change of the seasons going into fall. Dude, it froze and the windshield I come back the next morning, bro.
Split City.
Split City.
Yeah, and it just gets worse over time. What I would recommend is ride that bitch out as long as you can because it's not in a spot that's impeding your vision, right? It's up in the corner.
Yeah.
You just ride it out as long as you can until that crack starts to become more pronounced because you're not going to get pulled over as long as it's not in your eyesight.
Yeah.
Like your line of sight. But God, dude, such a pain in the ass and way too expensive. What they charge for install on a windshield is ridiculous.
Well, I'm about to go get a new one.
You're going to go get a new one?
Yeah, I'm just going to get a new one.
The problem is then you're just out there driving around, another rock comes along.
Boy, I'm praying that I'm about to be ducking these rocks on me.
Dude, I've gotten lucky for 2 years. For 2 years now with this Honda. As I say that, I better knock on wood,
bro,
because it's going to happen eventually, but I haven't had that windshield knocked out yet.
Well, man, I don't know if I've mentioned on this podcast before, a while back when I had my old school Toyota Camry, like it was like a 2009. My homie, we were chilling in the car and she had a candle with her and she lit the candle and it was cold. It's a cold night and she wasn't thinking. and the candle she put on my dash, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Holy shit.
Homie.
Wait, what were you guys doing in this car that she was lighting a candle?
Homie, just chilling.
Huh.
Maybe or maybe not smoking.
Just smoking, huh?
Maybe doing a little, a little something else.
A little
Set in the mood.
A little slap and tickle. What the fuck else would you be lighting a candle in a car? Come on now.
Bro.
We know you fucking.
Maybe.
Gotta get some cheeks in there, bro.
Bro, yeah, dude, in the old school Toyota.
Hell
of
yeah.
course.
I've had
breaking those back seats.
Oh. The worst car to fuck in, probably.
Dude, no, it's so small, bro.
It's so
Dude,
small.
that's why I never did it again.
I had a Toyota Tercel in high school. Same kind of thing. Just real small in the back. Didn't stop you from fucking in it, though, did it?
Oh, no. Of course not, dude. You have to. Come on.
It's the only way to get away with it when you're a certain age,
Of course.
Parents ain't cool with that shit. Trust me.
You feel me?
I had bad luck with windshields in high school. I had 2 of them broken in this same car, this same Tercel that I'm talking about. Buddy of mine that was in the car in front of me, not even really a buddy of mine. He's just one of those dudes that's just, he's like one of the dudes from Jackass, except there's no camera around and he's just sort of an asshole.
Just be doing the random shit.
Yeah, so he's in the front seat of this this SUV. I'm sitting in my car. We're at a stop sign. Everybody's waiting to turn. Well, he just pokes himself out of the passenger side and throws a baseball at my windshield.
Oh, my God. What, dude?
And of course, it shatters it.
But yeah.
But of
course.
course.
It's a baseball. Do you know how heavy those are? You don't really realize how heavy a baseball is until you just toss it.
Yeah.
Dude, you get one.
So shatters it. I get out. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, I didn't think it would break it. I just thought it would bounce off. I'm like,
but what?
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
No, dude. Wait, give me your insurance. You're paying for this.
Yeah,
give me the money.
So then the second time, I was pulling into the parking lot at the same high school. Yeah. I can't remember who it was this time. Different kid.
No, yeah.
Throws a basketball at my windshield. And that I'm almost like, okay. Hits the windshield, shatters it, dude. Completely shatters it. I'm just sitting there going, what the fuck is wrong with people throwing shit at my windshield?
He's throwing sports equipment at your windshield.
Bro, my poor car in high school, they took... So my freshman year, I don't even know who it was at the end of the day. Took a bunch of those like chalk paint things that were pink, white, and light blue, and they just covered my car in it.
Oh, bro.
Windows, windshield, back window, tires, wheels, the whole body, dude, everything.
You need to start parking away. You should have parked down the street from your high school. Maybe that one gas station that was around the corner.
Bro,
and you go walk.
I never learned. I never learned.
Go get a home. You'd be like, hey man, you live close to here. Sometimes park in your driveway.
Dude, how about this? One time, a group of my fucking friends went out there because my car became the butt of the joke at a certain point, right?
It's like a tin can bus.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, right? So I drive my car there. I'm in class and I just get a call from someone. They're like, hey, somebody's outside fucking with your car. And I was like,
you know
what?
That's no good. That's the worst calls.
I was like, oh my God, not again.
You don't know what to expect when you're walking out. You're like, well, they call me for a reason. Something's up.
Yeah. I go outside. These dudes are pouring ketchup and mustard all over my fucking car. Like a fucking hot dog. Just saucing that bitch up real nice.
Just running away. Fuck you, Nick.
And they're my friends. I'm like, dude. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
It's like, dude,
it's a prank, bro.
It's at that point you know them. It's like, that's the thing. If you don't know that person, it's like, oh, yo, he got him. You'll never know. But it's like you see that person the next day, like, dudes, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. You know, I'm around. You know, I'm around your shit a lot. And I know what your shit looks like. Like, I know what your car looks like. I could go fuck your car up.
Like, dude.
But they know I won't because I'm a good guy. I don't do shit like that.
Gosh dang it, Nick. You had to get him back, man. You had to do maybe something crazy.
One of these days I will.
Just hit him with that spray paint that people put on their cars for, like, I don't know, graduation. Just put balls in their car or something.
I got back at one of the people that put all that paint on my car. I took a shit on her hood.
Oh my. Okay. I mean, that's a little harsh.
Do we want to hear that story?
I mean, that's a little harsh on the way to get back.
I feel like I've told that story on this podcast before.
I'm
but
pretty sure.
she, she did that shit to my car. It scratched all the paint, right? It did like physical damage. I mean, I took a big steamer right on her fucking hood.
Damn.
I'm sure she came out so confused the next day.
Just caked on her, and it's probably all crust. Oh gosh, dude, just rough.
Yeah, sometimes I'll strike back. It'll take me some time though. I'll wait until you forget. You think I forgot, and then I'll strike.
When
you'll be like,
least expect it.
Where did this come from? I have no idea. Nick couldn't have done this. He's a good enough guy. He's gotten over this.
That?
Nope. I hold a grudge.
She had to go get that tested to see who it was. They tested DNA on it.
You test the DNA on poop? Probably,
I don't think you can. That would be some crazy shit.
I don't know. I don't know if you shit out your DNA. I'm not sure about that.
But dude, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, dude. I've been looking back at my pictures in my gallery, and I forgot I had saved this.
Ooh.
My homie on Facebook had posted something a while back, dude, that I was wanting to mention on here. He was at Walmart. And
That's always a great start to a story. There's two great starts to any story. A Florida man and my homie was at Walmart.
You don't know what's about to happen. You're like, did he get in a fight? He was returning something?
So many possibilities.
So he was at this Walmart and he was in the bathroom. And
all right. You're really gambling now.
You know, he's in the stall and he's looking at the toilet paper. And he noticed something. He noticed that there were a bunch of blood blotches on the toilet paper.
Dog.
And my homie was the MVP, the post. This is, shout out to my homie Braun Gonzalez. He found this at Walmart. I found at Walmart these are from junkies cleaning off their needles and trying to intentionally infect others. Heads up, bring your own toilet paper.
What? Are we really at BYOTP at this point?
Man.
God, dog.
I mean, at that point, when you see that, you're like, that's AIDS paper. That's not toilet paper.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. They're cleaning off their needles on the fucking toilet paper.
I
mean, that makes sense how that blood got on there. It doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm thinking too. Shout out to my homie. That's your first thought. You're just like,
it could also be a really bad hemorrhoid.
That's splattered on the toilet paper.
I mean, if it got on your hand. Could be.
You would have least expected it.
I think that's the least likely scenario. I think the junkies wiping their needles on it's probably more likely. Just a scary thought. I shit on Walmart toilets all the time, and I've never thought twice to look at the toilet paper.
Homie. And dude, I shout out to my homie because, dude, you gotta look, dude. You never know, especially in the rural Walmarts around here.
Oh, dude, shit's crazy. I went to that Hood Mart in our neighborhood today.
Dude,
despicable. Despicable. These motherfuckers have laundry detergent locked up.
Oh, yeah.
Laundry detergent. They had
the Tide Pods.
Excedrin. The fucking like headache medicine. It was locked up.
People just go in there and just start. Dude, oh my God, I'm so glad I remembered this, and I've got one more. So I was at Walmart, just checking out, I'm doing my normal thing. I've got my headphones on, just kind of jamming, vibing. Now I'm going up to the line to, show my receipt as always, because they always want to check it, because I'm black. I'm just kidding.
I'll tell you right now, I didn't have to show anybody my receipt leaving today.
You feel me?
I will say that.
I'm just like, hey, man, that guy didn't have to do it, bro.
Why are you stopping me,
here
bro?
Nor there. So I'm doing it. It's a little about 8 p.m. It was a little later because I'm just trying to get a little quick grocery shopping. This homeless man just just walks in, just spewing some crazy shit, dude. And there's like 3 employees around him, just like, hey man, no, you gotta get out, dude. You can't
Anywhere else. Anywhere else, not here.
I was looking at the sky the other day and it was green.
Oh my God, bro.
Homie. I can't go into this Walmart without something happening. It's because I'm going out, going up. It's like, okay, he didn't mess with me. I was like, talking to the lady. I was like, yeah, the crazies, they come out this time. She was like, yeah, it's not even Halloween yet.
Yeah. You would think they'd at least give it to the end of October.
I mean, come on.
Give us a little breather here.
Little leeway.
Nope.
So I'm going out to my car, dude, with my groceries, putting them in. Dude, the same homeless man's just walking, and he just looks at me.
Dude.
And he goes like, the government to the tooth, man. The government.
Jesus, bro.
Ready to square up.
This guy.
I'm just like, oh, this is another day in the hood.
Yep. Another day in the hood, Mart. This guy's losing his fucking mind over here. God. Dude, that's par for the course around Denver, though. I'm glad you brought that up because I was at ARC today. And I was returning a microwave because the shit was busted. Mm-hmm. And some dude walked in right behind me. I held the door for him. He had his bike with him. And immediately I was like, they're not going to let you bring that bike in here, dude. And, I go about doing my shit. All of a sudden, I'd noticed this same guy is just sort of walking around muttering to himself. Like, I can't really hear what he's saying. And he comes around the corner. And he's holding a fucking hedge trimmer.
Oh, no. What are you doing?
He looks at this. He looks at this couple standing in the aisle, and he goes, "Hey, you think I could take some heads off with this thing?"
Oh my gosh, Nick. Oh my god.
And he's dead serious, dude. No part of what he's saying is a joke at all. He goes, "You think I could take some heads off with this thing?"
Oh my gosh.
And so at this point, I'm standing there. I'm like, bro, I gotta see how this is gonna unfold. So I just sort of ducked behind the kitchenwares, and I was like listening to him while he was fucking walking around. He's like, "Man, where's the chainsaw? I really need a chainsaw. Then I could show him what time it is."
Got the employee in the back calling the cop, the manager in the back calling the cops.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they had been alerted yet. At this point, it's just like customers. This, so I'm like kind of keeping an eye on him for my own safety as well as like
it's the safety of the people
and for the safety of others.
Thank you.
As well as like making sure I have a good story for the podcast. So I'm fucking standing there trying to like be conspicuous so this dude doesn't see me and turn this energy on me, right?
Yeah.
Well, pardon me, finishing this joint off real quick. Sorry, I fucked this up. So he's looking around for a chainsaw, right?
Yeah.
He keeps saying, "Man, I need to find a chainsaw. I need a chainsaw. That'll really show him what it is." And then he finds this hedge trimmer and he starts walking around. You think this would do the job? I'm trying to take some heads off this thing.
He's just asking random people.
Sound like a serial killer, dude. Like, yeah, asking random people that are customers there. And he's like, I'm just trying to get some customers. So you think this would do the job? Trying to get some customer service to obey me is what he kept saying. He's like, I'm just in here trying to get some customer service to obey me.
Person's like, I'm going to go the other way into the other Walmart over in Parker.
Bro, insane. And I'm like just trying to find a rug.
You're just like, and you're doing
like, I need a rug and a microwave for my place. Sorry, dude.
That's how it was.
Excuse me.
All those people in the parking lot when that homeless man was just spewing off, just yelling.
Oh, dude.
Everybody's just you look at it and just like, okay, I'm just going to I'm going to get out of here.
He's all rolling around. I'm trying to take some of you people to hell with me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. What is wrong with you?
Don't come talk to me. Don't come talk to me.
Well, yeah, and not only don't come talk to me, but now I feel obligated to watch you because I'm the most healthy and able-bodied person in this thrift store at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. Like, it's all old people. It was all a bunch of old people. I can't let these old people get chopped up with a
fucking hedge trimmer, dude. So you have to go. You got to be that guy to go tell somebody. That's why I was like, hey, there's some crazy fool.
Well,
mad.
I was starting to get nervous, and then on cue, I just heard over the loudspeaker, "Can we get security to aisle 3?"
See, that's the thing. They got the cameras. They know instantly too. So they usually tell me, they're like, "Oh, we're on it." I'm like, "Cool, good." I just want to make sure.
Well, it was funny because when he walked in and I let him in, he asked the lady up front if he could take his bike inside, and she was like, "Yeah, we'll have somebody watch it for you up front, sweetie. We'll do it this time for you." And like they were being super nice to this guy. And then he goes in and he's just like fucking
looking for weapons.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, walking through the goddamn aisles of the Ark thrift store.
That's why I thank God that places have security, especially thrift store. Got the fresh chainsaw, fresh about the thrift shop.
Well, by security, I'm sure they meant like the biggest guy that works in the back. Like, I don't think Ark really has security.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's not a job.
Guy that has a little tag that just has his name tag.
The one guy that like is on parole
pulls up his pants. All right, security. Sir, you're gonna have to put that edge clippers down.
Yeah. You put those hedge clippers down, I'm gonna shove them up your ass.
But dude, I have something to go along with that. I was still looking through my gallery, and I don't know if I ever mentioned it on our podcast. I think I might have, may not. I'm bring it back up. So we had a customer come in, and she likes to make art. And she was like, "Hey, can I post my art on your wall?" I'm like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you just bring it in. So she brought it in, and there's certain types of art you just can't really post on walls in a lot of spots.
Yeah, that's interesting. But I don't know what to do with that.
I don't know.
It's tough to explain to our listeners. It is a saw blade. Bad start, right? It's 2021. And
we can't have just saw blades hanging off our dispensary walls. That's the conversation we had with this lady. As much as we appreciate your art, we can't have anything that's even associated with the weapon in the dispensary.
Also, that could fall.
It hurt somebody.
Hurt someone.
And
or someone could get mad and just take it off the wall.
Yeah.
Throw it like a ninja star. Fuck that shit.
Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah.
Dude, see, that's just why we can't have these things around.
I'm not trying to see one of my fellow cashiers get deuced out Mortal Kombat style. It's fucked up.
Or one of my cashiers do one of these customers Mortal Kombat style, because I know sometimes they get mad at it.
Hey, bro.
You
got a good point there. I've seen some grouchy ass bud tenders. People who do not appreciate working with the public, and I can respect that.
Some people have bad days. I understand it, and that's why we, don't have weaponry around at any dispensary.
Yep.
But dude, so it's just a saw blade that definitely looks pretty fucking sharp. Shouldn't be hanging on any walls.
Well,
but it has skulls on it.
Yeah.
And it looks like
it's very dark imagery.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of skulls and images of death, and it's on a saw blade. We got a fucking problem. Like, look, man, this has a genre somewhere. It's not that it doesn't belong in art.
Maybe in a bar or like a...
I'm thinking like a strip club or like a cabaret. One of those places where women take most of their clothes off.
A place where it might be useful. I don't know.
A casino.
A casino. Oh, Walmart?
Where's that place where they throw axes and smash stuff? That's where it belongs.
Oh, bro.
There's certain places you don't want certain things.
A Home Depot. I mean,
even there, I'm like, this family's getting groceries and shit. I don't think they want to see a bunch of pictures of death on a saw blade. They're about to go use a saw at home. Reminder, use this saw carefully. Fuck that, bro.
Just paying that shit, just holding it. Come on.
I mean, I would maybe use that as a saw blade while I'm working to remind myself that thing will cut your hand off. But I don't really need that reminder, you know what I mean? Spin it at about 5,000 RPMs. Fucking rip my finger right off. I know that without having to see that. I don't want to shit on this art too much.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's her art style? Maybe, she could sell them on eBay. And if, somebody has that at their house and it's on their saw blade, maybe look kind of dope. You're like, oh, it's not like a regular saw blade. It's got weird skulls.
If that's your style and you got it in your like workspace or whatever, okay. I just don't know that we want to present that to the general public. It's kind of the same feelings I have about a lot of the things that Lil Nas X does, and Kanye West for that matter lately.
Oh, we're definitely into that, dog.
Where I'm like, look, I appreciate all of this for what it is, art-wise, but do we really need to like give this to everyone? I don't think everyone needs this. Or wants this, or asked for this.
I think there's a small, like a 2/3,
like
maybe like a 1/4, not even smaller.
I think
than
about
that.
50% of people didn't ask for it.
Yeah,
and they're
I'd
just
say
like, hey,
20.
Why is this guy fucking the devil on my TV?
Say 20% asked for it, 80% didn't.
Yeah. Yep.
Bro.
Especially in that sense. But hey, him and Taco Bell, all for it.
Homie.
All for it, dude.
Just like they didn't ask for the shits, man. Gosh.
For real. Speaking of shit, I can feel my tummy turning from that kombucha already. Let's hope this 90 minutes goes quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, dude, I knew it. You're going to do it. Just make sure you clench them.
You know when you just got a bubble and you can feel it, but it's way up there and you're like, ooh, trouble is a brewing.
That's what I told you before this podcast. And before, dude, just we've talked about 1,000 times. Don't trust a fart. You just don't trust a fart.
T was laughing hysterically before we started because he's like, dude, you're going to shit your pants on the podcast. I was like, bro.
I'm predicting it. I'm predicting it.
And I got way too confident. And I realized in my confidence that I might get cocky. That's when it happens usually.
Mm-hmm. That's how it always happens, dude.
Especially,
you get confident.
Yes. Overconfident. And especially considering that we've thought about having a fart mic on here before. And that I always try to make them as loud as possible so that you guys can hear them at home, because I think it brings some of you as much joy as it does me to hear a fart. Especially if you don't have to smell it. It's a guilt-free fart, dude. God. For real. Like, how could you even be mad at a fart, the sound of just a fart? You don't even have to be here to smell it.
Dude.
You could watch our YouTube and see T's reaction, though.
Yeah.
And our weed tube. Go check them out.
Check them out.
And Rumble.
See me almost throw up, gag a little bit, understand why I'm gagging.
Yeah. The links to all three of which are in our Instagram at 420 somewhere pod. Check out our link tree. It's got all those links in there for you. So sweet, so sensual.
Go check our Instagram. We appreciate everybody that has been checking it out and popping. You are the bomb.
Yes, indeed.
But dude,
all right, enough shit talk, shall we?
Yes.
Get into our next nug.
Yes, dude. I want to see it. It looks it's looking pretty fire, dude.
Yeah. It is. It is indeed. I was trying to think if I had anything else this week. Oh yeah, shit. I got to bring this up. So we haven't talked about it on the podcast yet.
What's up?
I kind of teased it last week at the end of our episode. I started a second job.
Yeah.
Now I mentioned where that was on a previous podcast, and I don't really feel like I should mention it now because they have like a social media policy, all this shit. It's not great. Basically, I need to not say where I work if I'm going to talk about it.
Yes.
So from this point on, I have never said where I work.
You will not know.
No, don't listen back. It's all an illusion. No, but I started working at a comedy club, and my first night there, very first night, I've told this story so many times. Forgive me if I've told it on the podcast. A fight started.
Dude, yes.
I haven't told this yet, have I?
I'm pretty, yeah, you did. I believe
I did, but I think it was the podcast that never was.
Yeah, and when you told it from the comedian's perspective. Because it was the comedian that talked about it after the fight.
Yeah,
kind of. And you sprinkled a little bit in, but dude.
I definitely haven't.
You gone in depth.
So, fight started, right?
Yes.
Group of people got rowdy in the back right off the bat. They were yelling at the stage. We go over and tell them, hey, a friend of mine actually goes over and tells them, hey, you guys need to keep it down because we're trying to, have a good show for everybody around.
Yeah.
Guy stands up and he's like, hey, man, we're just trying to have a good time. And the aisles are real tight in there, right? So when he got up, this giant Mexican man kind of pushed my dude into the next row. And he sort of pushed back because he was like, hey, man, I don't have any room here. And the guy goes,
words.
don't push me, motherfucker. He's drunk as shit, right? Throws a left hand. I see it connect. I'm like, shit, bro. So I run in there. My dude's got both of them pushed into the booth. I grab one of the guys and pull him over into the booth and then like get behind him. I'm like just holding on to him for dear life. I mean, the guy's outweighing me by easily 200 pounds. I mean, so he's a big fella.
You're looking like a cape to this guy.
I seriously look like a cape. Yeah. He could just run and I would float off of him freely.
Inglesias riding with Nick. You can Nick the cape.
Oh, so yeah. Dude, at one of the dudes, as I grab a hold of this other guy, the other guy smashes a glass over my guy's head, right? The other dude, my coworker.
Oh, gosh.
Smashes a glass over his head. Thank God he wears a hat every fucking day.
That's my dude, yo. To have some cushion, dude, because it would have hurt.
You gotta have a little.
You gotta have something.
Gotta have a little. This is all during a comedy show.
Dude,
this is all during a comedy show.
So there's basically a bar fight going on in the fucking corner of this comedy show.
There's 200-300 people in this room right now trying to watch a show, and there's glasses breaking. There's people. Yeah.
Yo, man.
It's the yelling of obscenities that gets me because I'm like,
I love it. He just words. Nobody knows what they're saying. They're saying to sound fuck.
Yeah, and as vulgar and shit as I am, when I get to work, I'm kind of in like church mode. You know what I mean? Like, on my best behavior.
Oh yeah.
Don't be cursing too much.
Don't be saying too many ass.
So when I got a hold of this guy, I'm just behind him like, hey man, come on, man. Hey man, come on. Don't be doing this, bro. Come on, man. I was like,
hey bud. Hey man, dude, you really don't want to do this.
I'm also trying not to get hit right now as a part of it because I'm like, yeah, weight classes and fighting are a real thing. These guys are way bigger than me.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get hit right now.
Yeah. If he slings you around like a hula hoop, you're done.
I'm not trying to be a pussy, but also not trying to get killed
at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy shit. So
okay, so the whole fight's going on. Homie gets
going on.
Glass slap the Cars's head.
We finally get him pulled out of there. It takes like 5 or 6 of us to get the 3 of them pulled out.
Get out of here.
Well, come to find out, the next night, the reason that they were like getting all amped up in the first place is one of those dudes had just told his other friend, who turns out these guys are brothers, that he was fucking his wife. Chose a comedy show
dude,
to choose
all places to tell your homie to just laughing. That joke was great. Hey, by the way, I'm fucking your wife.
It just like came out of him like, oh fuck,
whoa, huh?
We were just having a good time, and
You're doing what?
Oh, you fucking my wife?
He just looks over. He's like, do what?
Dog, what?
There's no more laughing. It's just quite serious.
So that's apparently why they got all rowdy the last time that happened. But they were kind of calling out to the stage before, so that's why I assumed that it had happened. But no, turns out homie was fucking his brother's wife.
Damn, so they were about to square off anyway. Their tensions were already high
and then
going into that situation.
I think they came together over fighting all of us.
They're like, hey man, it's all right. You know, smash my wife. Have my back there.
Have my back, homie. I know you're my brother, G. Fucking crazy, dude.
Dude, that's some. Don't go fucking your brother's wife. Don't
First of all, don't fuck your brother's wife.
What? Don't do that.
Second of all, don't interrupt a comedy show to tell him that you're fucking his wife.
Like, what?
That's a bad time to do that, bro.
Come on, man. There's a bunch of other places at his house. You may be drinking a couple beers, and then you just lay it on him.
But for real, a funeral might be a better place to tell him because at least you have the explanation of, I don't know, I was emotional.
That's terrible.
You can't be doing that shit at a fucking place where people are supposed to be having fun.
God, dude, why would you do that?
Yeah. Well, I was at my wit's end with that shit.
Well, wasn't his the other girl, the wife, too?
Yeah, she was there.
She was throwing hands, right?
Yeah, she was there throwing hands with him. It was a family of just, they love to fight.
It seems like there was a whole bunch of shit going on there.
Oh. It is a messy family dynamic.
Are these people from Jersey?
Either from Jersey
Shore,
Jersey or Alabama. It's
maybe Florida. You never know.
I'm assuming Florida because they were of Latin descent. It would make the most sense. You know, just reading the statistics at that point.
Yeah, you know,
Florida is what it is. But yeah, dude, chaos. So then Saturday this week, have another instance. These guys are drunk.
Oh, dude, no way.
At this point, I'm not even working door staff. I'm waiting tables. So I'm just like tuned out. I don't have the microphone earpiece thing or whatever. I don't know what's going on. I saw him talk to him, and then I saw him being loud. And I was just standing there, like, sort of watching the show, watching my section in between. I look over, and homeboy's just mad dogging me.
Dude, what? He's just like talking shit, or is he just looking at you?
Mad dogging me like a motherfucker, just mean mugging me.
Oh, he's giving the meat like.
But drunk as shit. He's giving you that
mean mug where one eye is open, like slanted.
Barely. They kept falling asleep during the show, I guess.
Look like a guy want to fight.
So exactly that. Exactly that. Bro, it was insane. And I'm standing there just trying to like download information. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on because I haven't been cued into why.
Why are you looking at me like that?
These guys are being disruptive or like I don't know what's going on.
Because you're trying to, still do your job and, give your tables good service and. It's not the big deal. It is a big deal but you're trying to figure it out.
I'm a little uncomfortable, but I'm not like worried. Yeah. I'm like, whatever, he's cool. Everything's fine. He's just drunk.
There's a moment when you have to jump in.
Well, my manager did shortly after that because he saw him staring at me because I eventually 2 minutes straight. I was watching my watch because I was like, this is ridiculous.
Dude,
the guy won't stop staring at me.
Oh, that's weird,
I was just
that's weird.
Shark eyes, doll smile, just.
That's super weird, bro.
Half awake, half asleep, just staring at me, drunk as shit.
Hey, do you need something, my dude? So your manager goes like, "Did you need something from my employee Nick there?"
Well, apparently the managers had already warned him
to stop staring.
To stop doing whatever the fuck they were doing. They were like falling asleep and being drunk as shit and talking during the show and all these things. It's like
that's shit they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, and things they don't tolerate at the place that I'm working for. And so they just told him, they were like, hey, man, we need you guys to go. I'm sorry. They warned him like 3 times and ended up kicking him out. Well, as they were kicking him out, my dude challenges the guy in the front row in front of him to a fight.
What?
He's like, it's time for you and me to fight, motherfucker. Meet me out in the parking lot.
No way.
And me and my manager are just like ushering these dudes out the fucking building. Dude, it's crazy. This place is nuts as shit to work at. I've worked there for 2 weeks and already had these things happen. I'm like, all right, this is just how this is going to be.
Homie. Dude, I feel you because I literally the other night, dude, energy tea, having to do his thing, man. Great night, going swell. And then there's just that one drunk motherfucker that comes in, dog. Dude. Calling the names, we're busy as heck. And he's in the lobby, he's like, yo, man, I can't wait. He's going in. And it's like, dude, you're just like, damn it.
Like way too hype for normal.
Dude, and you just know that this guy's inebriated because it's just, he doesn't know how loud he's talking and how much.
No
clue. So he comes in. And then, he's going all swell. He's talking with his homies. He's still, keeping it minor. And then he just screams at the top of his lungs out of nowhere. That's some of the best I've ever seen. Dude.
What did he say?
Dude, he said that's some of the best I've ever seen, dude. And just lost it, dude. Was just so loud. Just
about the weed?
Not even the weed, Nick. I don't know what this dude was on. And it was like the cartridge. My homie was just showing him a cart. And he looks around. Bro. And his eyes are just, and this is when I knew it was probably, I don't know, maybe, because, you never know. Maybe he just might have had like a drink or something, rode with the homies. Or maybe he's just a really loud person.
T, when I met you for the first time, I thought you were maybe a little drunk during the day because you're always so positive.
Oh, dude, I'm so positive. I'm so loud. People are like, dude, are you on something? Are you on crack? Nope, just regular. And that's why I always have to, see. And I look at the guy and
T's high on life.
Oh yeah, dude. And they almost. Thank you.
Some people are high on life. This guy was not high on life. He's high on life and then a little something else.
Dude, this guy, bro. This dude, he's looking around. I look at him. I'm like, dude, fucking, I literally scream it, bro. The whole room gets quiet. I'm like, dog, you're gonna have to keep that shit down, dog. You cannot be screaming in here. You gotta calm down.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, calm. Dude, it's like people just are popping off, dude.
Shit's
People,
weird right now, dude.
People are losing it, dog.
It's hard. Like, I try not to bring as much negativity as what happens during the week to the podcast as far as stories go.
Yeah.
But it's hard not to at times, like with that dude at ARC today, where I'm like, he's talking about cutting people's heads off with the chainsaw.
Oh, dude.
There was more shit that happened this week. People fighting, screaming at each other, shit popping off, where I'm just like, you know what? I'm done dealing with it. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, yeah, I feel you, Nick. Here, let's jump into the current events because I got something that goes along these lines. But
Hell
dude,
yeah.
it's great, dude. It's
That's
funny
great.
as fuck, dude.
Fuck yeah, I'm down, dude. Not a comment on anything we've talked about today. Just more reinforcing what you just said.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. People, calm down.
Shit's popping off right now.
Calm down.
It's getting a little crazy out there.
You just gotta watch where you're going and things going on.
You know, when every day you get behind the wheel of your car, every day you see an accident, every day,
homie, every day.
You know
Me
things
and
are
my homie
weird.
were talking about it.
Dude, it's every day. And
It's
people
every
think
day.
I'm exaggerating. I saw two accidents on my way here.
Every single day. There's not a single one I don't see because I have to drive the highways, 30-minute drive all the way over Fed. It's a little way. So got to hit I-225, Feds. And dude, oh my gosh, bro. I'd say about 80% of the time, there's a crash.
Yeah.
If it's a Friday, always.
Oh, fucking forget it. People want to go home and get higher drunk. They can't be bothered with waiting in traffic. So,
Dude.
Yeah. Just to bring this shit back up again, with speaking to my insurance company, because I was all pissed off one day. I'm like, why is my insurance rate so high? I called her. And I was like, what the fuck's going on with all this shit? And she goes, she's like, look,
it's Colorado.
Denver has one of the worst insurance rates in all of the United States. I was like,
full country.
What?
Dude, literally, that's how they say it every day. They do sigh before they tell you because, like, fuck. Gosh,
we know.
Again.
We get it.
It's like, bro, $200 a month?
Yeah.
What?
I have a good insurance record. I haven't been fucking around for like 10 years.
I'm driving a 2004 fucking Honda Civic.
Hey, bro.
I'm just kidding.
I drive a nicer car than that. It's a 2011 CRZ.
Put some respect on it.
Still old as shit. I love that car.
Got that 2019 Honda Accord.
Yeah.
With a crack in the windshield.
Crack in the windshield.
Shout out to the Denver highways.
Yes, for real.
It was a crazy show out there, man.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's get to this weed presentation. We'll get into some current events, shall we?
Bro, let's do it.
Fuck yeah. Oh, before I get too far, why don't you take a good sniff out of that bad boy? That's a little bit of that lemon creamsicle.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Lemon creamsicle? Dude, it smells lemony. Oh, dude. Me and a homie were like a customer talking about it the other day. We just love weed that smells lemony. Like, she just like a great like lemon pine smell, like pine saw. Oh, it's fire, dude. The nugs are just huge, frosty, really dense. Oh, dude. It's got the orange hairs. Homie.
Most of them are long and fingery. The one that we got for our presentation is a little more bulky, but it's interesting. And I've had this a lot of times with the Solus nugs that I get. And huge shout out to Solus, by the way. Solus Meds on Colfax, one of my favorite places to go get nugs. I got an ounce out the door for $100 today. And it was this shit and like a bunch of other shit that I really like. I'll show you the rest of it later. It was really good shit. $100 out the door. The bud tender, whose name I can't remember at this time, was super friendly. They always are at this spot and super helpful. Yeah. So I just want to shout them out. Them and Exclusive, those are my go-tos. Lately, Denko's been fucking up. They've had the same strain for like 3 weeks. I'm fucking with that shit, bro.
Oh my gosh, dude. And tell me when I mentioned Denko, and I think it was my manager the other day, and she was talking about, oh yeah, I used to go hit that spot, but like back in the day, it was always Animal Mints. When I go there every time, it never changed.
Yeah, the last time I went there, I got an ounce, and it was Chem and Platinum Cookie, which we had Platinum Cookie on the show. I think we might have done Chem, actually. I can't remember which one it was. But what was there when I went today? Platinum Cookie and Kim.
Platinum Cookie.
And they had Platinum Cookie small nugs and regular nugs, neither of which were very big. So I'm like, why do you even separate these, you sons of bitches?
No, what are you doing?
And then they had shake, like trim shake.
Oh my gosh, dude.
No thanks.
No, not happening.
So I hit Solace, and they have changed up their shelves.
Nice, dude. It looks
And,
quality, bro.
It is.
But it does look like a cactus.
That one looks like a cactus. The other one,
That one looks girthy.
fuck it, bro. I don't pull it. I don't have them right here. I'll show you again another day.
Oh, bro, I can't.
It's always time for more weed.
Dude, always, bro. That's why I'm lighting this shit. Oh, you're doing it. Taste it, bro.
Yes.
It smells so fire.
It is really nice. It is really nice.
Have you smoked it yet?
This I have not. No, I got some CBD weed in this one too. Cherry elixir. I think we've had on the podcast before. I smoked some of that and it's very good as always. But none of this stuff yet. I got that, some blue cookies, and
oh my gosh, the taste.
what was the other one? Scoops of son of a bitch. Now I can't remember. Scoops something or other. It was a really funny name. You would have liked it. All right, let's get into some current events, man.
Let's jump into it.
It's time now for current events.
All right, here. I got one, bro. Dude, you want to hear a strain that we had at the spot? Cereal milk.
Cereal milk.
That's a
Yeah,
fucking name of a strain, bro.
I had some of that shit recently.
Dude.
I had gotten some from your spot, actually. It was here in Aurora, but
Mhm.
yeah. The cereal milk's
Saves
on
up free
point.
fire, bro. But, bro, look at this. So
Oh, I saw this shit.
it's, I'm trying to remember what game it was.
So this was a
dude.
few weeks ago during a preseason
Steelers.
game.
Uh-huh.
It was a Pittsburgh Steelers versus,
Oh, Lions.
Detroit Lions.
Yep. And
And-
on Saturday, it was one of their preseason games.
Yeah,
dude.
not this Saturday. It was like, this is several
Oh,
weeks
yeah, my
ago.
bad.
now.
It was,
yeah.
whiles back. But at this game, dude.
So this very drunk Karen-looking woman, we're just gonna put it that way,
Yeah.
because she sort of fits like the stereotypical description of a Karen minus the haircut. She is a little overweight,
Yeah.
wearing a shirt that doesn't really belong on her.
Probably shouldn't be having that, but still.
You know,
Doing her thing in the game.
living her best life. And she's screaming
At
at,
this-
a man who, standing in the row in front of her, is as tall as her. So anybody who's ever been in a stadium,
Oh, yeah.
she's standing a good 18 inches above this dude, and he's still measuring up.
Well, not to get too racist, but I mean, they're literally there's one. He's a black.
He looks like he
black
played-
gentleman.
He looks like he played basketball.
Yeah, he's a black gentleman, and
Yeah.
there's a white lady, and there's a bunch of white people around him. So,
Maybe he might have played football. He looks like he might have been a wide receiver. He's just like
Yeah.
a big, strong, tall dude.
Yeah.
So like, she starts yelling at him. I don't know what they're arguing about, but she slaps him in the face, and he pulls his hand back to punch her, and I think he decides not to, but then her boyfriend starts punching him, and she starts hitting him again, and he just starts throwing right hands.
Wailing, dude. That dude was just cocking him.
So he hits her with a right hook, knocks her back into the fucking chair,
Bam, bam.
and then he hits her man with a
Oh,
bunch of
dude.
shots and knocks him out fucking cold, and then tries to break up the fight. And he says, "No, sir."
He said, "No, bro. What you doing?" Boom, boom, boom. Throwing to his face, and he just takes a seat.
And you know,
Sit down. Be humble.
the funny thing about this shit is like so many people are giving this guy shit for punching her out.
Dude, and that was the thing, bro. And I was like, bro, what the heck? Because I see all these white people coming up to this guy, and they're like, hey, man, it's like, bro, did you not see the whole thing? Like, that dude was
Yeah.
just trying to defend himself.
What's more important here, pussy hats or Black Lives Matter t-shirts? You know what I mean?
You feel me?
She fucking slapped the
Slap
piss.
the shit out
That
of him.
still shot, it snapped his head back. Like she's got a little bit of weight behind that slap.
yeah.
You know what I mean? She torqued her hips and his head just went zoink.
Oh, yeah, no right to slap this guy, dude. It was just a quick, like, little conversation. She just,
He cocked his fist back to punch her and decided not to.
because he's respectful. He's like,
was
I'm
like,
not going to hit a
"Alright."
lady. But
She slapped me hard. but she backed up. It seems like she realizes she made a mistake. I'm not going to hit her. Well, her man comes in and he goes, well, shit, now I got to go off this shit. And then she starts coming back in. He's like, all right, I got to take out the least likely to hurt me first. Bang, knocks her out, right? And then he's like, all right, on to the boyfriend. This guy's shorter than her. Bang, puts him back in the seat. And he takes a nap for the rest of that. He takes a nap until the end of the second half.
No, so that's the thing. Like when he was throwing them whales, bro, he punched her so hard she fell over the damn seat, bro.
Dude, he got some shots in there, bro. Our man got some shots in there.
Would not want to fight. Okay, he was reaching.
That is a man I would not want to fight anywhere.
Bro.
He can hit you from across an Olympic-sized pool.
And I love how her boyfriend tried to jump in. And he was like, oh no, bro, you ain't gonna hit my girl. What the fuck? And it was
the funniest part is like, I don't even think the dude tried to hit him. I think he was just like, hey, bro. And he's like, I got to take my anger out on somebody.
And he just don't do it, and he was not. Dude.
Man, that's crazy. I got to see that in real time again.
Dude. Oh, my gosh.
It doesn't seem real.
It doesn't, dude. It was so fast. It was so fast. Oh, my gosh.
Man, once she got hit, her fucking tone changed real quick. She went from "I'm gonna try to hit you" to "I need to just like defend right now."
They were like, "Sorry," and I didn't realize that her man's was not trying to hit the guy. Really, he was like kind of holding him.
It doesn't really look like he was.
It doesn't look like he was really trying to hit him.
I'm watching it again. You know, she slaps him.
Yeah,
he pulls back. He's like, nah.
"Hey, don't."
And then the boyfriend tries to get in there, and he like puts his hands in his face. No, the boyfriend tried to hit him.
Oh, yep. See,
he tried to hit him a couple times.
Yep, and
he
then
just you could barely tell.
He did not connect because that dude was throwing the haymakers.
He did not connect.
He was throwing Tyson punches.
You could barely tell he threw punches because he got knocked out so fast.
This dude looked like Jake Paul. They're just fucking throwing some wings over the seat, bro.
Worse. He looked like CM Punk when he tried to fight in the UFC. That's what he looked like. He just got ragdolled by Mickey Gall. That's exactly what he looked like. That guy got knocked out so fast.
So quick. It was 2 punches and boom, boom, bam, bam.
I mean, based on his hairline, I have to guess 40s or 50s.
Oh my God.
He's missing most of his hair up top. Oh my God, that punch is so fucking devastating.
He just took a seat.
He took a seat.
He said, "You can take a seat real quick for me."
He took a bleacher nap, bro.
Well, and the end of the story, the moral of the whole story, what happened is that they got fined. Not the dude that knocked the homie out.
No shit.
Yep, the lady had got fined.
The lady got fined. What about the dude? Nah, he was probably just trying to break it up. But
yep, she was cited. The woman has now been cited because she provoked the fight. She slapped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
In quotes, they said the woman appeared to start the violence. The altercation at the Steelers-Lions preseason game in August has been hit with a criminal citation. So they wanted to follow up and say that she was hit with it and it was her fault. Because, I mean, you can't blame it on the guy. Like, come on.
I'm glad we waited to talk about this because there would have been no like follow up on that at the time. Okay, so she was charged.
Yep, she was charged.
That's fitting.
Yep, you feel me?
That's fitting. I'm not saying that he should have hit her necessarily, but
especially the way he did, dude. Because, gosh, bro, I'm gonna say hitting. You know, I'm a gentleman, dude. I say you shouldn't hit women, and I know he had that flinch moment, but I can understand. There's sometimes, man, when you just get angry and, bro, you're getting hit by 2 people, and your reaction is like to defend yourself as a human being. You're like, oh, I'm getting like these people are hitting me, like get off me. And
bro, he knocked the white privilege out of that bitch.
He knocked the Karen out of her, bro.
For real.
That's literally why she woke up like, oh, I'm so sorry.
She came real respectful that second time around. Holy shit,
Sometimes
dude.
you gotta knock the Karen out of people, dog. You guys just gotta give them one that just, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't come from the right perspective.
See, it can be done. You just gotta let him get to a certain level. I can't believe she slapped him, dude. The gall.
Oh, dude, the gall. And it wasn't like a light slap. That was a heavy. That was a
It's like my mom used to slap me, bro.
Boy, like you
From
got
the hip.
trouble.
Just whacked. Fucking smack your face off.
Homie, what would your first reaction be?
Ooh.
My dude, I'm like, I'm a very calm person. You know me as a very peaceful human being. I like to do altercation to it. Dude, I always say if somebody hits me, oh homie, it's on. Like don't ever just like come off and just be pumping on me.
The thing is, T, I'm so desensitized to it from women that I don't know that I would hit her.
Yeah.
But if it was a guy,
That guy, the boyfriend, that's the thing.
When
That's the
when
thing.
her
When
boyfriend gets involved,
see,
I don't know what's gonna happen now.
He shouldn't.
And I'm already throwing punches. I'm seeing red. And if your face gets in the way, and my hand happens to cross that path, I'm not gonna make it not hit your face.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's sort of what happened to that dude.
Nope. And dude, in my opinion, like I was saying, I'm a gentleman, dude. You shouldn't hit women, but dude, when the boyfriend, like, you can hit a dude, and if he's gonna come up and you're gonna put your hands in my face and try to hit me one too, you just throwing haymakers.
I got a question for you. Would you punch Ava Braun? You know who Ava Braun was?
Nah,
That was Hitler's wife. That was Hitler's lady. Would you punch her?
I mean,
I would punch the piss out of that woman,
probably.
dude.
Dude,
you
if I
kidding me?
could time travel, I would.
I would punch her just as hard as I would punch Hitler.
I'd punch them both because they're terrible people.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I
And
think
I don't know if she was all
it should come
conflicted
down-
and shit.
it's-
He
My
was
bad.
killing millions of people.
It's not sexist. It's the person you are. If you're a bad person, my fist might connect with your face.
Yeah, justice needs to happen sometimes. Look, I'm not saying that lady deserved to get punched. I'm just saying it made me laugh when she did. I laughed hard.
Justice got served.
It got served cold. And it was great that it was a black man to do it because all these entitled white women out here are acting like they aren't the second worst in line when it comes to slavery.
Thank you.
And privilege and entitlement and all that shit.
Dude.
Hey, you might not have been the ones that were doing it, but just like Ava Braun, you were standing there holding the bill when it all came time.
Feel
So,
me?
I mean,
Some people didn't get sense knocked into them when they were younger, so
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta do it.
yeah. I get, hey,
Dude,
this is a delicate line to cross.
It's a very delicate line to cross, but you should, dude. I just don't hit
Don't
women.
hit people.
Don't hit. Yeah.
That's the moral of the story.
Don't hit people.
Don't hit each other, and these things
You
won't escalate.
shouldn't. You shouldn't. This won't happen. But
You're at a Steelers game. Just move to a different seat. You know there's empty seats.
Yeah.
They suck. You know there's empty seats. They're terrible. They're not a fun team to watch, and their quarterback definitely raped 2 people.
Oh my gosh.
Allegedly.
Steelers.
Allegedly.
But dude, man, that's just
Anyway.
self-defense. Shout out to it. But
Yes.
dude, did you have any stories, my homie?
Yeah, I got one. I got a real good one.
Oh,
So,
dude, drop it on me.
We had one a year or so ago where a drone had dropped drugs into a prison, right?
Homie, I
And they
had
got
this.
cut.
Oh my gosh.
And they got caught. So I'm sure we got the same one. So
Run it.
in Brunswick, Virginia, at a county jail, they okay, sorry. So this is actually intended. They intended to have a drone drop drugs on the property of a Brunswick County jail, and they accidentally dropped it on the property of a Brunswick Academy school. So they dropped it on the school grounds at about 5:40 a.m. Monday. So this is early in the morning, bro. Drug dealers get up early. Here's your fucking morning.
Well, dude, because you're trying to beat the security guards. You're trying to,
Yeah.
you know, they're trying to get to their shift. Maybe it was shift change. You've been studying hard.
You're after all the drunks leaving the bars, and you're before everybody gets up to go in the morning. So you got from 2 until 6 o'clock to do all your illegal shit, right? These guys were sleeping. They cut it close at 5:40. Oh, shortly afterward, witnesses say individuals in a sedan grabbed the drone. Police responded to the incident after a school employee reported a suspicious package at 8:24 a.m.
Dude, I literally saw that because I was reading it. I'm like, dude, who is that one employee just up that early, just like barely one eye open, just like, oh, fuck, what I gotta be here this early.
Bro,
what the
8:30. When does school start for you usually?
dude? Usually
8:30.
about 8:30.
Yeah, that's when school started for me. Or earlier. We started at like 7:50 in high school.
Damn, you're fucking right, dude. You're right. This
So like
teachers.
everybody's at school now. So
Oh,
There's
dude,
been
you're
drugs
right.
on this playground.
You're right, dude.
There's fucking kids walking
there's
all over the
kids
place.
there, bro. Because they get there, but yeah, because if I remember back, we usually got there, about like 7, dude. It was early, dude.
Yeah.
It was early.
So like they've been walking around the school. It's a miracle that nobody got into this.
Thank God, bro. Who's that drone driver, bro? You're fired, homie.
For real though. Like one of those. So the police say the Lawrenceville Correctional Facility has had issues with contraband in the past, including involvement of staff members and other drone-related incidents. So it sounds like the fucking dudes that work in the prison are in on this shit.
Something like that.
No shocker, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
they're not making that much money.
Well, some little action on the side. You've seen it in movies. We've seen it in shows. It's like, bro, but dog, man. You've seen it. It goes so much smoother in movies and shows, dude. You don't got that one guy that got high before he started driving the drone, and then just did a look. He's like, "All right, that looks like the drop-off point."
That'll work.
That'll work. Oh, dude,
it just looks like weed, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, dude, that was I looked at, dude. You see that?
I can't see what it says.
And it looks like some garbage boo-boo.
It does. It looks like brown.
Some Reggie. They were trying to throw some Reggie through the jail system. But bro, when I was looking at it, look at the cell phones in that picture, Nick. They're
kind of old, right?
They look so. Why are they so small?
Yeah. Yeah, they're real small.
Dude, they're like baby.
They're too small.
It's like baby phones. It's like an iPhone that's a baby iPhone.
Like they don't even make phones that small.
Yeah, anymore. I was like, what? Are those actual? Like, yeah, dude, thank you. Look, I was like, what is that?
That's got to be a trick with the camera. Maybe that cop just has giant hands. It's the only thing I can figure.
It has to be, dude.
But it had,
Photoshopped?
okay, one of those bags is filled with tobacco tea. That's why it's so brown.
I was wondering.
So the package contained marijuana, tobacco, and cell phones. Interesting. So they got shitty ass cell phones and some spliffs.
Boy, those were some ones under the track phone. You got a cell phone that was below a track phone, and some Reggie that was probably from the worst spot ever.
I don't know.
Some southern state where you could barely get weed.
That weed doesn't look terrible. It's tough to tell inside of a vacuum sealed like freezer bag,
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's got the right color. I'll say that.
So that's a good point.
It's a light green, you know?
It's got a little nice hue to it.
If that was weed, that would be terrifying. That's tobacco. Thank God.
Thank God, bro.
If you were smoking that looks like some shit I bought in Mexico when I was there 10 years ago.
That makes me brick weed, bro.
Walking around in the markets, I'm like, mota. And one guy goes, yeah, gringo, right here.
Pulls out a brick and starts chiseling off your piece for you.
Yeah. Fucking nasty. I shouldn't even have smoked it. It wasn't even worth it. You don't even get high. It just smells sort of like weed. And you're like, I know what that's supposed to be like. Fucking the worst.
Bro, dude, that's just why you don't do those things, man. Don't smuggle drugs, and definitely, dude, don't drop them at the school, man. Come on, bro.
It's the worst drone driver ever.
Dude, you blew it, man.
Worst pilot.
You blew it for the drug. You blew it for that school for children in the future. Like, come on.
You need to go back to drone pilot school.
Dude, or get a camera on that bitch, like, dog.
Map reading school.
No, what coordinates you're at.
Fucking idiot. What are you doing? Just jerking your dick back there
So
while you're like flying around. You're like,
dude.
drop it, whatever.
This is the movie, and he's just like, you fucked up. What are you thinking?
Brunswick County, Brunswick Academy. You see how I got that confused?
I was thinking smoking something. But
hey,
bro,
both kids and inmates smoke spliffs, so you weren't that wrong.
Nick, you got to keep an eye out. That's I'm just to transition into this. You got to keep an eye out nowadays. That's the whole meaning of all this. Keep a lookout, because there's shit just happening everywhere, and you never know what's gonna happen.
That's a mystery. It's a grab bag.
And what had happened to this lady is something that you just probably wouldn't suspect any day in your life. They're just going up an escalator. Probably just in the airport.
Yeah, we've all gone up escalators before.
Bam!
Well, I didn't see it.
Well, go ahead and look back. Going up the escalator, and the dude, I guess maybe something was said. I'm trying
Going
to
up the escalator. Oh my God, bro!
Just quickly turns around.
Holy shit!
Spartan kick. There's a lady down
Oh
the
my
escalator.
God, bro. He's a big guy, too.
Oh, he's huge. Dude.
So they show him, they come in separately.
Yep. And
So they're not together. And he goes to walk by her.
Yeah.
And I think she must have said something. And he just Spartan kicks her down the escalator the whole way down. She tumbles the whole way down.
This is my airport. Dude.
This is my escalator.
Bro. Dude.
I want to miss my flight, bitch. Boom. What the fuck must
and
have just happened to him?
That's the whole scenario. This dude he's that douche that, that probably is the guy that just walks up, behind. You could ride it, enjoy it, it goes a little slow, but fuck make it up there. Or you could be that guy that's like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to go faster than the escalator and walk up it.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. That's actually what the left side, the right side, typically the left side. So when you get on the escalator, you should go to the right side and like leave some room on the side if you're not going to also walk up the escalator, because sometimes people are in a hurry and they need to walk up the escalator, and it's really fucking fast to walk up an escalator. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. No, I mean, I think it saves time, and it's honestly fun. And
I like it.
You gotta just be polite. You gotta go.
Yeah.
What I'm guessing.
It looked like he kind of squeezed by her politely.
Didn't say excuse me, and she said fuck you.
I mean, unless she just shouted the N-word at him.
Something. It was just a quick.
Even then,
dude, there was no like split second. That's what you need to watch this video. It was him walking up in like you probably couldn't even get a word out. It was a split second.
It's so fast. What could she have said?
The moment, he got one step past her,
Your
Nick,
mother
and
hates
turned around and just
You're adopted.
Bro.
Like, what the fuck could she have said to him in that time?
Mother. Fuck your mother.
Again, it's like, it's got to go to a racial place, right?
It has to be. It has to be.
She looked like an Asian woman, too, if I'm being honest.
Oh, dude. I mean,
so then we're in a real weird place.
I don't know, dude. That she probably said you're a...
God damn, he kicked her right in the titty.
Bro, dude.
He kicked her in the titty.
Homie, he can't... that man... And the moral of this one is great that he went to jail. That guy is in jail now, and he belongs
did say he was arrested.
Because he... probably concave that lady's titty.
She's got an innie outie.
Bro.
Holy shit, dude.
Bro, that is why you just gotta peel. Homie, it was so fast. It was so quick. Like, I don't even know if my reaction time, I just would have assumed dude's just gonna walk past me. Okay, cool. And then also, bam! I'm going down the stairs. There's nothing you could have done. Even I would have been falling back.
Hey, I mean, you're on. Yeah, all you need is a little tip back, and you're going on an escalator. There's nothing to grab onto. You're fucked.
Oh, Nick, that guy gave it a full force.
He looked like Gerard Butler in 300. This is my escalator. Just
dude, yeah, like
God
all muscles, the calf, the thigh.
He learned that kick from Anderson Silva.
Dude, watching too much UFC.
Yeah, way too much. A little too much pre-workout. A little too juiced up.
He was way too juiced up.
Man, New York City. What a fucking place.
Bro, that's why you do not do things like that.
No.
Just like you don't be this Grease actor that didn't really know how to behave in a restaurant.
Okay, so someone who was in the movie Grease?
Yeah. So actor Eddie Deason, I think I'm saying that right.
Holy shit, he's old.
Yeah, like
guy's got 4 teeth.
Super old.
All right.
He was accused of causing a disturbance in a Maryland restaurant. He was throwing plates at police during his arrest.
Now that is the ultimate form of white privilege. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I know it's come up twice this podcast. We try to avoid things like this, but hey, black guy does that.
Come on, dog.
Come on, bro.
Like, dude, it's there. The guns might get pulled out.
At least a taser's coming out.
Come on, bro. Let's be real.
So he starts throwing plates at people.
So, Deason, he was at the who played Eugene, Felsnick in the original Grease.
Never fucking seen it.
I seen it once a long time ago. It's been a while.
I probably saw the first 30 minutes in high school when a substitute teacher was too bored to look at the actual lesson plan.
Something like that.
It's usually how that goes.
A lot of old heads likes the movie a lot. They've seen it many times. So apparently with Deason, he's 64 now. He apparently hid behind a woman in a booth and refused orders to leave the restaurant when everything was going down.
Wait, so he's just hiding behind a woman in a booth?
Just hiding behind this lady like, shh, hey, I'm just going to stay here. Just pretend like I'm not here.
Okay.
So he... apparently, when the police came in, he's just throwing plates, bowls of food
everywhere,
all over the place, dude. These police, dude.
Jesus, dude.
Homie, dude.
Well, and it's also because he's old as shit. Let's keep that in mind. If you guys saw a picture of this guy, you'd wonder how were him and John Travolta in the same movie. Plastic surgery, folks. But this guy did not get any of that treatment. He aged like a fucking
homie
nectarine.
Nick. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how this all occurred. He apparently the waitress, he accused her of cyberbullying him. He claimed that she was cyberbullying him on social media. And his lawyer later said that told outlets that Deason felt terrible that the waitress was offended by his comments.
Interesting. I wonder what he said to this waitress.
Dude, I'm trying to...
Because if he's that old, bro, we all have that one grandpa that just doesn't know that you're not supposed to say certain shit. This guy used to be famous. So it's not like he can just do that shit your grandpa does.
Oh, no.
Your grandpa won't lose his livelihood and like be raked through the mud on social media.
Oh, yeah.
Talked about on our podcast. Yeah, you can't be. I wonder what he said to her. I bet it was pretty crazy.
Well, dude, I'm guessing she was. I mean, he's famous. It's that same spiel. It's like, hey, I need a little special treatment. I used to be on the Grease movie.
Ever seen the movie Grease, darling?
I'm that guy.
Why don't you grease my rod?
Hey, probably said some stuff. She said, oh, no, I left you some comments on one of your posts or something. And he went to go look at those posts. And she probably said some mean things.
Yes.
Maybe, but maybe not. Who knows?
He was like, tell me more. Let me take a look at your tits. This guy, yeah, man, that ain't good.
Yeah,
that ain't good. You can't be running around doing that type of crazy shit when you have a name in the public eye. You shouldn't be doing it, generally speaking, probably. Why are you doing that? What's up?
So why would you be doing that?
Old. Yeah. Don't know any better.
You're right.
Came from a different time. Asshole. There's lots of reasons you might do it. Drunk. Right. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton type.
Good point.
Something tells me that guy passes a lot of weird comments off on waitresses and they don't say anything because he's Bill Clinton. He'll have you killed.
See, and I'm glad it was just plates and food. Because, man, there's some weird things that those fools will do.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
But, dude, I got another one.
Let's get it.
So, got a man arrested for stealing a leg. Oh.
A fucking human leg?
Yeah.
He took a prosthetic leg. Bro, get the fuck out of here. He took someone's prosthetic leg.
Dude, this homie just jacked it off the homie.
All right, his name is Kevion Hooks. Come on, bro. His mugshot is hilarious.
Dude, look at that fool, dude. It
looks like he's saying, who, me?
It wasn't me.
Who, wasn't me?
That dude looks like he'd steal some legs, some prosthetic legs.
It looks like he would do it and not know why he's doing it. He's like, I don't know, bro. I just took it.
I was just cracked out. I was going to sell it for no crack.
Man, I saw it and it just looked valuable.
I thought I'd at least get $3.50, $5 off it.
I just figured I was kidnapping it for now. He'd want it back. So this is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And the police department said the victim stated that Hooks came up to him with a large metal spike, took the victim's backpack, and also took the victim's prosthetic leg. I'm assuming so he couldn't chase after him.
Nick, what? He came up to him with a large metal spike?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd just be like, here, take it. Just take it, dude.
Just take it, bro.
I'm just, dude, you see that guy coming at you with the larger metal spike, just wide-eyed.
He was asking the victim as he was going along how much each item was worth, too. Dude, I can't imagine somebody rolling up on me with a spike.
A crackhead rolling up, a bass head rolling up on you with a metal spike.
Hey, bro.
Trying to eat. Give me a prosthetic leg. Hey, how much that cost, though?
How much that cost?
How much you think I could sell that for?
What you think you're
Before I
going
try
to
to keep
Fucking A, bro. A prosthetic limb. Well, of course it costs a lot, but your market's really small. It's restricted to the people that don't have a leg.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably specific to one side of your body. So it's then restricted even more to the people that are missing, you know, your left leg, for instance.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you can haggle with the crackhead. Just
Maybe.
be like,
I'll give you my leg. I promise not to. Let me keep my leg. I promise not to chase after you.
It's just $1.50. It's not a lot.
$1.50. Lie to him. He's on crack.
Yeah, dude. He's like, oh, okay.
If he's asking you the price of this shit,
It's like, oh, it's not valuable at all.
yeah,
Dude, I pooped it. I used it to wipe my ass.
yeah, I wet my butt with this for real.
Just
I
make
got
it sound like
2 a day.
the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I change them out because they stink. You just throw
You
them away.
don't want it.
Fucking A, dude. We're in such a weird place with all of the thievery and nonsense that's been going on lately. I wonder if it's COVID related or if it's just a culmination of the past like 10 years just coming to a head. And everybody's just like, you know what? I'm done caring.
Bro, literally.
It's gotten to a very weird place, man.
Bro. Dude, it's weird, bro. You never
Kinda
know
like
what
that.
you're going to see.
Kind of like that joint. That joint's gotten to a weird place too.
It has, dude.
The crutch like exploded the fucking paper right out of it.
Yeah, I
I
noticed that.
Tried to fix it and
I went to hit it and it was stuck in my mouth. Oh,
no
damn.
dice, bro. I need actual crutches. I fucked up. I should have just asked.
You know I got some.
I know you do, and I just tried to do a little makeshift with the cardboard I had laying around.
You still ain't
You know,
It's pretty dope when you get the makeshift crutch. Like, oh, yo, I just made use of, bro, that's ultimate stoner moves.
it is, and I used to be broke, and that was my only option.
So you know, bro, it's not your first broke crutch.
Thin page out of the Bible and a thick page out of another book.
It's a sin to use a broke crutch. And this is why.
To use a bro crutch?
A broke crutch.
Ah, yeah, it
when
is.
you're broke and you need a crutch.
I just made it too big, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That
It's
joint
still
wa-
hitting.
It
Good
is.
try.
It is. All right, hell yeah.
Hit that shit.
Let's do this shit.
But dude, we got some people trying to support, you know, marijuana legalization. Well, not marijuana legalization per se, but I mean at least pardoning marijuana offenders.
Ooh, okay.
You've got Drake, shout out to him,
Okay.
fucking album, killing it for the second week in a row. Meek Mill, we got Quavo, 2 Chainz, and more sign a letter urging Biden to pardon marijuana offenders.
Bruh, I would say, you know what? My instant reaction was to go, bro, this is fucking stupid. And then I realized Kim Kardashian did a lot of this same shit. So you know what?
Hey,
Good.
Hey.
Good. And I hope it actually works. I hope that our society has diluted itself to the point where we're going to let rappers choose our politics instead of lawmakers.
Exactly, dude. Bro,
It's kind of a good thing, but it's fucking making my head spin.
You feel me? I guess apparently when the letter stated, whatever one thinks of other drugs and other defendants, incarcerating marijuana offenders in federal prisons is a misuse of our nation's resources and grossly hypocritical, given that a clear majority of Americans oppose marijuana prohibition and above half admit to using the drug during their lifetime. So, yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it.
Couldn't say it better myself. It's insane when you think that there's a lot of people that are serving life without parole for marijuana.
Dude, and this is deep, dude. I have to mention this, Nick. And another quote said on here, the harms of incarceration are obvious, but the pains of federal marijuana convictions transcend prison walls, making it more difficult for someone to get a job, access to affordable housing, and receive an education.
Yeah. Or ever own a gun if you're charged with a felony.
Exactly. And then
For real, that's for life.
Well, that's exactly it.
Take away your constitutional rights.
The quote that went on to the next one is, conviction can forever limit an individual's constitutional rights and can put the American dream further out of reach for an entire family.
Yeah.
Dude, literally.
And if you live in certain neighborhoods and can't own a gun, it's kind of a scary thought. I mean, it's not that you're necessarily concerned about somebody breaking into your house every single night, but if it ever does happen, I mean, man, I'm one of those have it and not need it kind of guys.
You feel me?
And I'm very much a proponent of the Second Amendment. I think that there are certain things that we maybe don't need as a society, but as far as our Second Amendment goes, like owning firearms, I don't really think that's up for discussion.
Yep. And I mean, just to even throw it out there, dude. Basically, in this article, I'm gonna shout out the Complex. This article here, it said, I appreciate my friends and peers in the hip hop community, especially Drake. I want to give a shout out to the homie supporting clemency because it's just not right that corporations are allowed to violate federal law and become millionaires while people like myself go to prison for years.
How fucking crazy
Rallo
is that?
said. Yup, dude, isn't that crazy?
So you've got companies here in Colorado, in any of the 13 plus, there's more states now where weed is legal. I don't know the number now. But all of these states where it's legal and you've got companies making fuck you money.
Oh, yeah.
While these people are sitting in jail for making, at the time, probably not that much. Who knows? If you're on a higher level, you can make a lot of money, but selling weed?
You feel me, dog?
You got to be moving pounds.
Like, that's exactly it, bro. And that's even doing it now where it's kind of like a corporate setting. It's still hard.
But it was class one. Bless you.
Thank you.
But it was class one for so long and still is a class one felony.
Dude.
That if you get caught with enough of it, it's like you're fucked.
You're
Doesn't
done.
matter.
You're done, dude.
This is intent to distribute because you have 3 ounces. You're like, wait a minute. What?
Yep. And that's, dude, that stays on your record, bro. And it's ridiculous because you can't, like they were saying, dude, it's hard to go get a job. It's hard to do a lot of things, dude. You really can't do much. And it just takes away your rights. And it's just literally a plant that we've realized really isn't that lethal.
In order to overdose on marijuana, I saw something the other day. It's a lot.
Oh, dude, and you can't. You'd have to inject it or something, dude. You can't inhale that much.
You couldn't smoke that much.
Because what happens when you overdose on marijuana is that you fall asleep. Your body just takes an overload and you usually pass out.
I mean to die, like a lethal dose from marijuana. Because there is a lethal dose. There's a lethal dose of anything. I mean, you could have a lethal dose of caffeine. Dude, you could have a lethal dose of ibuprofen. I mean, there is a technical lethal dose from marijuana, but
how would you take that in?
It would be unbelievable. It would have to be number one, like highly concentrated. It'd probably
30,000 milligram edible.
That's what I was just gonna say. They have some edibles out there that are like several thousand milligrams. You'd have to like
them out, like 100,000 milligrams.
Smash, probably.
Just gobble it.
And the
on,
way
dude.
that metabolizes in your gut, it's actually 9 times stronger than THC. So, I mean, in theory, you could do it on edibles. Edibles are another fucking game, man.
Dude, that's why Eddies, I try to stay away from, dude. And if you take too many, dude, you feel like you just on something.
Yeah.
You're on a level that you don't know, and you feel funky.
Try to stay in like that 30 to 50 range, somewhere in there.
Just know your limit.
I can go super deep, but then I just get sleepy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be all
You
sleepy.
feel me? Just get slumped.
Yeah.
But dude,
yeah.
Just in this article, among all those that signed the ladder are rappers Killer Mike, Ty Dolla $ign, Kodak, Dave East, and T.I. Well, a couple athletes signed it. Headlined by NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, Stephen Jackson,
Deion.
Yeah,
Showtime, baby.
Kevin Garnett,
Prime time.
Mayor Hanson, J.R. Smith, Julio Jones, and John Wall. Dude, just respect to, I mean, it's not a huge thing. You're just signing
it's
paper,
a star-studded cast of individuals that are like, hey, we need to change this law.
Me, dude?
And some that you wouldn't necessarily expect. I'm all for it, man. I think we need to push for federal legality as quick as possible because it sort of strong arms the rest of these states that aren't waking up to this shit.
Yeah,
And I think it could be a huge industry in the States. Really.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And dude, with this signing, dude, it's a huge thing. Most people wouldn't think it's a huge thing. Oh, it's just a couple rappers, but it's, dude, some people that have a lot, big leeway, dude. They have voice in this country, and it's like, hey, let me use that to try to build more.
Yeah, as weird as it is, whatever kind of influence that you have nowadays, you're good.
Yep.
I mean, that's all it takes. You can really move
mountains. It's insane. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't clear away. But
I'm gonna try to sleep tonight. That's all. This shit hurts my soul.
I know we're not gonna bring those times up, but dude, shout out to all those rappers. Shout out to actually trying to federally legalize it. Hopefully that happens one day, dude. I'm really banking on it because I know that might happen soon, dude.
If that's what it takes to push people to finally start, I don't think that's what it's gonna do.
I mean,
but
it's a start.
I hope. Yeah, I mean, it's happened before.
Yeah,
these petitions don't do a ton.
I don't.
But if enough powerful people get on board. Maybe. We'll see.
Drake's got to make a song about it.
Is it going to be like way too sexy? You seen that fucking music video, dude?
That is the greatest music video I think I've ever seen in my life.
I'm in love with it. I finally listened to Donda.
Oh, dude, no. No, Nick. Oh, no.
It's not as bad as everyone said.
I mean, it's not as bad. It's just, I don't know.
It's just Kanye being
different.
Kanye.
It's a different type of Kanye. And if that's your fit, then, shout out to you.
It's like Kanye on a lot of psychedelics.
Yeah.
Bro, your pants are hiked way up right now.
Oh, I know, dude.
To the point where they're like tight on your thighs.
I know.
What are you doing over here, bro?
I'm just high watering, bro.
You just trying to get your balls all split right between your crotch? Trying to get your balls split one down each leg?
Camel toe low.
You camel tailing it. You're lucky the camera doesn't get down that low, bro. Fucking cock and balls are front and center. I just looked over and I saw your calves. I was like, wait a minute, why do I see your calves? You're wearing sweats. Oh.
This DJC got me slumping the seat. I'm just melted into it. I'm just like,
oh, okay. So they slid up as you slumped down.
Yeah,
dude.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right. God damn, that was funny to see.
Just melted in this.
Like fucking mom pants.
After you smoked that second joint, you're just like melted into the couch, dude. Sorry, I'm not moving.
It's called the stoner wedgie.
Dude, exactly.
Good old stoner wedgie.
Greatness.
All right. Well, shout out to those dudes. Shout out to pilots of drones. And making sure that you're dropping at the preferred coordinates. Almost made some ninth grader's day.
Oh, me. When I had a cell phone for the first time.
Cell phone.
Definitely don't recommend the tobacco or the weed, but at least you would have a phone. No, I'm not I would have been starting off
it's not
trapping.
Let's not lie to ourselves.
I mean, he probably would have been the next rapper. Maybe an next Rick Ross. Who knows?
Who knows? All we know is he'd be flossing.
He would be definitely flossing.
He'd be flossing. Not with that iPhone 1.
I mean,
with all that
what
weed.
That was.
He'd be flossing with all that weed. Come on. He's in high school. This is our imaginary person.
Yeah.
He's in high school. He'd be flossing.
Exactly.
It's a little less bad than if they were like in grade school.
That's what I'm saying,
like
dude. I'm
fourth grader finding that shit. That'd be horrible.
Yeah, that'd be the worst.
I think the cutoff is high school.
Yeah.
I think at that point you're like, you're gonna start getting into this anyway, because that's how kids are. It's not like you want them to do it, but it seems like it's happening earlier and earlier all the time. So it's not like you can stop it.
Mm-hmm.
You just sort of let it happen and hope that it's done in a safe way, and you educate your kids as much as possible.
Exactly.
But that would make a ninth grader's day.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm thinking middle school, bro. I was definitely thinking middle school, bro.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there yet. That would have been I'm gonna call the teacher moment. That was a square back in the middle school days.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
I flushed some weed down the toilet when I found it once.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I heard about some stuff, man. Tennessee was a bad middle school.
Y'all were doing some shit.
Nah, dude, I'm just kidding. I mean, literally the most I heard about was old homie trying to sell some fucking, what was it? Oh my gosh, some oregano. That's some weed.
Yeah.
It was a huge,
It's always that one kid that's dumb enough.
It's always that kid.
Okay, I'll buy it. I'll try it. They smoke oregano. They're like, that was spicy.
Yep. Just don't do it, man.
Didn't really get high my first time.
You gotta smell it. You gotta know.
Yeah. I think that's why a lot of people don't get high their first time. They get bullshit weed.
Oh,
They
yeah,
don't
that's
get
exactly
actual
it.
weed.
You
They get like,
reg.
I sold these kids a bag of leaves one time, dude. Fucking bag of marijuana leaves because my buddy's dad had a plant in his backyard. And we just ripped a bunch of leaves off one day. And we ground up, shit, dog, probably half ounce of fucking leaves. And we sold 8 bags of shake, quote unquote.
That's trim, Nick. That's trim.
Hey, bro, don't fucking tell anybody, all right? They didn't need to know that.
Some reg, bro.
And I sold it to these guys. I don't want to say how old they were on the podcast. They were a little younger than us at the time. And I was like, bro, this shit is fire.
They were a bitch.
I was like, bro, this shit is fire. It's the best weed you'll ever smoke. 2 weeks later, this kid came up to me. He's like, dude, that was the best weed I've ever smoked. Fucking idiots.
Oh my god. Well, that's
Don't.
how most people.
What's that?
So that's how most people their first time be doing it. You know, it's just like, oh, bro, that got me out of my ass. But,
Well, it wasn't even his first time. The worst part is like he'd been smoking weed longer than me, probably.
oh, that's embarrassing. Do us the honors.
Fucking A. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on all the platforms you listen to this podcast where there are not newbie smokers and kids who should not be
Dude,
listening to this
don't-
podcast.
yes.
This is
Don't be smoking.
intended for people that can legally use it.
21 and over.
Fuck, dude, I just got like really cold.
Yeah,
It got like 20 degrees colder in here. I'm a big puss. I think it's this COVID vaccine, dude.
No,
I've been getting chills and shit on and off.
I told you it's been getting colder.
Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on all the platforms you listen to this podcast. That means Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Player FM, Amazon Music. Think of anything else? Am I missing anything? Google Podcasts.
Pretty much anywhere you can think of a podcast being there. Just type us in. It's
Yeah.
420 somewhere. Make sure you don't put the little apostrophes. All the
It's with an apostrophe,
Yeah,
420 with a colon, like your butt,
come on.
and somewhere the way somewhere is spelled.
Perfect punctuation.
Yeah.
Regular.
It's stupid that you have to spell everything perfectly, but that's the easiest way to find us, or truly the easiest way to find this podcast or anything
our
about
links.
our shit is at 420 somewhere pod on Instagram. That's at 420 somewhere pod. And Linktree is in our bio. That'll take you to our video, to the audio.
Anywhere.
Soon it will take you to our website.
Ooh.
Keep an eye out for that shit. Other than that, T, you got anything else for him?
Nah, bro. I think that's all I've got, dog.
All right, good, because I'm about to shit him, bro.
You look like you're clenching them, dog.
Better believe it. We love you.
Doses.
Maybe that's why I was getting chills.